Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's devotion. Sorry about yesterday's. I guess there was a problem in the last little bit where the audio cut out. Don't know what happened. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. But hope your day is going great and your week is going great. The Lord has caused the sun to shine on us here in Pensacola today. A beautiful day in the Lord and a beautiful day to take a look at His Word and to see what it might have to say to us today as we enter into another weekend and tomorrow another month. First of all, we're going to be taking a look here at 2 Kings, a few verses out of verse 19, chapter 19. This might seem an obscure verse. This was in my quiet time this morning, and I thought, man, these are exactly the words that we need to hear today as well. You got to have a little background though from 2 Kings 18. And what was going on is that King Sennacherib of Assyria, who was a bully, a bad guy. He was a conquering king and all that. And he really tried to light up King Hezekiah, who was a godly king, and to just cause the people to fear and was just talking about how bad things were going to get in Jerusalem and how God wasn't going to help them and all of those things. Now, does that sound like anything that we might be hearing these days in the news and in the media and in social media? I think so. There's lots of doom and gloom preachers and lots of doom and gloom sayers out there. And as we wrestle with this whole thing of how do we open the economy back up, et cetera, et cetera. There's people saying, oh, it's going to get really bad. There's people saying, oh, it's going to be just fine. Who do we believe? What's the answer? Well, the after King Sennacherib tried to put the monkey wrench into God's people and get them to distrust God and to distrust their godly king Hezekiah, Hezekiah was told of what Sennacherib did. And in fact, it was also this is the time that Isaiah the prophet was prophesying in Israel and Judah. And Isaiah was brought into the picture by Hezekiah. And I want to read just a couple of verses here from 2 Kings 19. I'm going to be here, begin at verse 5. When King Hezekiah's officials came to Isaiah, Isaiah said to them, tell your master, this is what the Lord, Yahweh, says. Do not be afraid of what you have heard. Those words with which the underlings of the king of Assyria have blasphemed me. And then he went on to describe a little bit more certain things from the report. The very next thing, verse 7 says, listen, I'm going to put such a spirit in him that when he hears a certain report, he will return to his own country, and there I will have him cut down with the sword. So obviously that's not what we're talking about for us here. But Isaiah's words to Hezekiah are really important because I think they're words to you and to me today as well. Do not be afraid of what you have heard. Those words which the underlings of the king of Assyria have blasphemed me. Don't be afraid of what you've heard. There's so many sources of information, some of them good, some of them obviously false news. Don't be afraid of those words. God is the same God yesterday, today, and even forever. He holds us in the palm of his hand. He's told us in his word that he will never leave us. He will never forsake us. And that is what we're going to go to the bank with. And you know what? We will not be disappointed. We will not be let down. So put your hope, put your trust in the Lord. Do not be afraid, no matter what the sources may say. A lot of the sources that are saying these things do not know God. And so we have full reason to just relax, wait upon the Lord, see what it will bring, whether good or bad, whether easy or whether hard. It doesn't matter because the Lord has us in his tender loving care. So God bless you as you prepare for whatever the Lord has for us in the next days, weeks, and months. And I will see you again soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.